Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Legend, and I'm back with another video. Now, before I finish the little introduction, I gotta give y'all an apology for not uploading. I'm sick as fuck. Got sick a while ago. Tried to come back to uploading when I wasn't sick, but it was taking too long, so I'm still sick. My voice is still fucked up. And you guys can probably hear that. So my apologies for the fucked up voices. now, now I wasn't away talking to the GF. Nah, I was actually sick. I actually had stuff going on. So yeah, but I'm back. I'm about to try to get back to uploading. So yeah, you already know what this is. Just by looking at the thumbnail. Let's just get into the intro so we can start this. What if?
Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine, yeah. Everything I do, I'm just being genuine, yeah. I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline, yeah. I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah.
Forced to death. Naruto and his team stood at one of the gates of the dangerous training ground. After the first exam, everyone who passed was led on a wild goose chase after Anko until they arrived at the forest of death. Once they got there, Anko explained the rules of the second exam. Half of the genin that passed the first exams would get an earth scroll, the other half would get a heaven scroll. The teams then would be released into the forest of death, which was full of dangerous animals and plants that could kill the chunin if not careful. His team had gotten an earth scroll and were a few minutes from entering the forest. Blind Juubi turned to his teammates. "Be careful out there," he said as he handed the Hirishin kunai to each of them. "If you two get into any danger, don't hesitate to summon me," Naruto said before the doors opened. He wasn't allowed to tell them about Orochimaru since it would compromise the plan to counter the invasion, and he couldn't risk Orochimaru learning about the plan. "It'll be alright, Naruto-kan. Both me and Sayuri-chan are at least high tuning level." Narumi reassured him that they would be fine. But Naruto knew that a Chunin stood no chance against Orochimaru. "Yeah, Naruto-kan, everyone knows we are the best genin team in the village," Sayuri said with a small amount of pride in her voice as the doors opened. The team ran into the forest and took to the trees to quicken their pace. "Don't get overconfident," Naruto said. After a few hours of traveling, they ran into a group of rain ninjas who they quickly disposed of. Unfortunately, they had the wrong scroll and they had to continue to search for another team. By the end of the first day, they were about a third of the way to the tower, but had no scroll. They could have made it to the tower by now if they didn't have to get the scroll. Out of the three teams they faced so far today, they all had earth scrolls. Naruto cursed his luck since there was higher chance now that they would run into Orochimaru in the forest. Time skip. Morning. Naruto woke up early with the sound of a scream. What the hell? Naruto thought. As he went searching for the source of the scream, he tracked it down to a redhead girl with glasses who was about to be mauled by a massive bear. "Isn't that Karin from Sasuke team's group?" Naruto asked himself before he acted. He jumped in front of the bear and held out a hand. "Almighty push," he exclaimed as the bear was blasted back. Naruto turned to the red-haired girl who scrambled to get her glasses on. Once on, she got a clear look at Naruto and his chakra. It felt so warm, yet wild like a lion. Just the feel of his chakra made her blush. He could see that her teammates had been killed by the bear if the blood on the claws and teeth gave anything away. "You okay?" Naruto asked as he took a knee next to her. Karen nodded slowly and tried to control her blush. Yes, she said, but stumbled forward onto Naruto. Her blush intensified 100-fold as she felt his muscles under his shirt. "I sprained my ankle," she said softly. Naruto realized that this was a drastically different Karin than in his world. She hadn't been corrupted by Orochimaru yet. "I'll make sure you get to the tower safe," he said as he summoned 3 clones, a horse-sized jackal. The blonde Biju placed a red head on the canine. "When you get to the tower, give them this," he said as he handed her a scroll. "This scroll puts you under the protection of my clan," he said. "Thank you," she said before the jackal started to move out with the clones around it. "Shadow clone jutsu," Naruto said as he made several clones and sent them into the forest. Naruto motioned for his team to stop suddenly. Below them was a group of Iwa shinobi. "Watch," Naruto said with a small smirk before he vanished in a blur. On the ground below them, the Iwa team was talking. "We should go after the Namikaze group," the leader said. He and the rest of his team wore the typical Iwa shinobi outfit. "But Anoki said that we were not to target Minato Namikaze's family for revenge," one of the other 2 said with a bit of fear in his voice, since he had felt Naruto's killer intent in the first exam and he didn't want to feel that power again. "Screw that old man. He may have forgiven that bastard Namikaze, but the rest of Iwa hasn't. He wasn't someone who lost a loved one to the bastard during the war," the last one said in an angry tone. "Exactly. If we kill them, then we'll be heroes in the village. You might even be given positions on the council or even replace that fossil with someone who isn't senile," the leader said with a cocky smirk as he thought about what he thought would happen if they killed the Namikazes. The other 2 now shared the same smirk. "Such unhealthy ambition," a voice said from behind them. They turned to see Naruto Namikaze leaning against a tree. "Well, look who's here. With your death, we'll be legends," the leader said as he charged at the blonde who smirked. "Know your place, mortal," Naruto said with a dark grin. "Jinten, missile punch," Naruto said before delivering a high-speed punch to the leader's chest. The punch was so powerful that it ripped through his clothing and turned the Iwa shinobi's rib cage to dust. The shinobi went flying back from the force, only stopping when he collided with a large tree which nearly fell over from the force. "Time to end this." "Fire style. Demon lanterns," Naruto whispered. Several fireballs formed, floating in the air, which then took the form of demonic heads. The demon heads then shot forward. The jutsu set everything the heads touched into an inferno. Several trees fell to the ground as the flames burned them down. In the trees, Narumi and Sayuri looked on in awe. They could hear the screams of pain from the Iwa team echoing in the forest. Sayuri was the first to speak after the little performance. "Do you think he would teach me that jutsu?" Sayuri asked her best friend. Narumi was snapped out of her state of shock by her friend's question. "I don't think so. That has to be at least a A-rank jutsu," she answered her harem sister's question. Sayuri pouted after Namikaze's answer. Don't be so sad, Sei-chan. I'll teach you it so you would feel better and you can handle it, Naruto said from behind her. Sayuri turned to him and hugged him while chanting, "Thank you." Naruto was about to say something when he felt a familiar presence. "Amaterasu!" Naruto yelled while releasing a wave of black fire at the tree. A shadow jumped away from the tree before the black flames could touch the shinobi. It seems like one of the little genin has quite a potent attack. I had no idea there was another Mangekyo Sharingan user alive, a disembodied voice said. Naruto flared his killer intent, causing the creepy chuckling to stop. Well, it seems that you have quite a bit of bite, Naruto-kun. Naruto had to refrain himself from yelling out at Orochimaru to come out and face him. Orochimaru might have been an insane psychopath, but he wasn't considered a genius for nothing. If he called Orochimaru out by his name, that would tip the snake signing off that something was wrong. "Come on out," Narumi yelled out as she drew her katana. The creepy laugh returned as the grass ninja came out from the side of a tree. "You seem confident," Orochimaru said in a fake female voice. Narumi and Sayuri dropped to their knees when he flared his own killer intent. Both girls had visions of their own deaths at the hands of Orochimaru. They knew that this wasn't what could happen, but rather what would happen if they fought him. Orochimaru was genuinely surprised to see Naruto not only completely ignoring his killer intent, but putting out an even larger amount himself that put even the snake signing on edge. "It seems you're a cut above the rest." Before he could finish, Naruto had already landed several punches on his front. "Fast," he thought as he flew back, but flipped in midair and landed on a tree branch. Thanks to Orochimaru being distracted by Naruto, the killer intent loosened enough so that Sayuri and Narumi could stand up. Naruto looked at his two lovers. "Naru-chan, Sei-chan. He's released the first seal so that he was now at 4 taels of power, which was how much it took to almost kill Orochimaru in his world." Naruto's appearance changed from remaining in his human form. He now had 4 white tails coming from his tailbone. His whiskers darkened and elongated, while his canines became longer and sharper. His eyes changed to that of the Tengen as he glared at the Sani. "Time to die," Naruto said before he shot forward at Orochimaru. Both girls were shocked at the change, but listened to Naruto in the end since they knew that they would only get in his way. Orochimaru chuckled. "So, a little genin thinks he can take me on by himself," the snake summoner said to the blonde who glared back at him. On the outside, he seemed confident, but on the inside, Orochimaru was slightly disturbed by the amount of power coming off of Naruto. "You're getting too, right?" Naruto said with a slight smirk. So you must be that powerful," Naruto said as he tried to punch Orochimaru in the face, but the snake Sannin sidestepped it and countered with a kick to Naruto's face. Naruto corrected himself as he charged back at the snake summoner. The snake user let out a dozen snakes fly out of his sleeves and towards, but much to his surprise, Naruto blurred out of resistance and appeared next to Orochimaru and delivered another attack to the side of his face. Jinten, meteor strong leg, Naruto yelled out as he did a Jetin version of Rock Lee's Leaf Hurricane. The attack was too fast that Naruto's foot looked as if it was covered in flames of youth before it slammed into Orochimaru's face. The snake pedo summoner, Sanin, flew through several trees before stopping. Not wanting to be outdone by a kid, Orochimaru opened his mouth to allow a fully restored version of himself out, as if molting his damage. The disguise was gone now, and before him stood Orochimaru in his real form. It seems that you are not to be underestimated, but it's too late now. Sine Taju. Several large snakes shot out of Orochimaru's arms and at Naruto. Almighty push, Naruto said as he let out a pulse of power which turned the snakes into a bloody pile of snake parts. Naruto held out his right hand, which mechanically transformed into a complex metallic cannon-like weapon, but with several barrels. Die, Naruto said coldly as he released a large amount of chakra bullets at the snake Sanin, who replaced himself with a mud clone, but several trees were not so lucky as they now sported several hundred holes. Naruto instantly felt a presence behind him. Another robotic arm ripped through his clothing from his left shoulder and caught Orochimaru's sword before it could cut him in half. The blonde demon's other arm bent backwards at 160 degrees and opened up, like releasing several wires that went to wrap around Orochimaru. The snake Sanin managed to dodge the wires, but had to leave his sword behind in the hands of Naruto. Damn it! Wind style, great breakthrough, the Sanin said as he exhaled a large and powerful gust of wind towards the Juubi. Naruto used Jetin to move out of the way, then charged up a Rasengan and ran at Orochimaru. The snake Sanin ran towards Naruto as well, with the Kusanagi pointed forwards in a stabbing motion. The second before they clashed, Naruto vanished without a trace. Orochimaru felt a strong pain in his back as Naruto pushed a demonic Rasengan into his spine. Not wanting to be impaired from the spinal damage, he regurgitated a fresh version of himself. Naruto growled at the Sanin, who had once again escaped his death. That's it. No more playing around, Naruto roared as he made two shadow clones. The three clones started to form a Rasengan, only this one was bluish white and had four long curved blades. Naruto raised his hand up, the high S rank jutsu Futon Rasen Shuriken, Naruto said before throwing the powerful attack. Orochimaru tried to dodge the attack, but Naruto manipulated the attack into him. The Rasen Shuriken hit Orochimaru and took him far into the air before it expanded. The expanded form of the jutsu was almost as big as the forest itself. All over the village, everyone looked at the white sphere in the sky in both awe and fear. Inside the attack, Orochimaru felt each and every microscopic blade of wind cutting his chakra network and muscle cells. Once the attack ended, the snake Sanin body fell from the sky and landed in front of Naruto unceremoniously. This is the end, Orochimaru, Naruto said as he drew a kunai. You fool. All I was doing was distracting you. Orochimaru laughed weakly. What? Naruto shouted in shock. Orochimaru smirked weakly as he started to decompose at a rapid rate. What you were fighting was a type of clone called a blood clone. An almost perfect replica of the original, with equal strength, chakra, and skill. By now, both your little girlfriends have my curse mark, He laughed out before completely decomposing away. Naruto didn't even think about it as he high-rished to Sayuri's location. Naruto appeared next to the female Uchiha, who was rolling in pain as she clutched the side of her neck. "Shit!" Naruto yelled as he ran towards the girl. "Fuin Jutsu, Heavenly Sealing," Naruto said as he placed his palm over the curse seal. Removing it, it revealed that there was now a ring around it, with 10 triangles pointing outward. Sayuri opened her eyes and looked at Naruto. To her, his image looked blurred, but she knew it was him. "Narukan, Narumi-chan is fighting that monster," she said before losing consciousness. Naruto created a shadow clone and high-rished to the kunai he had given Narumi before they entered the Forest of Death. Naruto appeared a few meters from Narumi, who was currently on her knees, Orochimaru nearing to cut her in two. "No," Naruto thought, as he shot forward, pushing Narumi out of the way. Narumi looked up at Naruto. "You okay, Naru-chan?" Naruto asked her. Narumi stared at him wide-eyed. She was lightly trembling. Naru-kun?" she stuttered. "Yeah?" Naruto asked. "Your arm!" she shouted, as she saw that her lovers only had one arm now. But guys, I'm going to end it off right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe while you're at it. But without further ado, I'm out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.